Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 13 of the WCW 1992 series. I'm Swarls, and as you can see, we are right, ready to make some moves here. Everyone has been going, "Oh, Swarly, you gotta get rid of Sting as the figurehead. He's killing your gate," and I don't really care that he's killing our gate because I think we draw too many people as it is. But I looked at his popularity, and it's been going down. And I think it's because he's like doing a bad job as the figurehead because we've been pushing him like crazy. So, because it is hurting the Stinger, I'm going to remove him as the figurehead. And we're just going to go with nobody, as everyone has suggested. And then other than that, we're going right into main event, which is always fun. Love starting with the B show. So as you remember last week, we had the Great American Bash, which was a very successful pay-per-view. Sting beat Cactus Jack. Dustin and Dusty did the thing. They finally came through and had their match. Vader and Ron Simmons was all right, and then Ron Simmons broke a rib or something. Kenta Kobashi showed up. That was crazy. And then we followed it up with a Saturday night taping where not a lot happened. So the big thing right now is we don't know what's going on with Roddy Piper. He's supposed to be here in 4 days. But there was also a thing where WWE tried to extend him to an extended written contract after we had signed him to a written but not exclusive 3-month contract. So I'm not even sure if he's coming. So if he shows up, I plan on doing him versus Sting at Beach Blast. But if not, we kind of have this B plan of, hey, let's turn Ron Simmons heel. But even that's been hard because he's been hurt, so he's just had to cut promos, which he's not great at. We can't do Dustin. Dustin's doing 2 out of 3 falls of Ricky Steamboat. Dustin and Sting is like the Starrcade match. We got a while, man. It's only June. Okay, I mean, listen, if we want to get into long-term booking, usually I like to keep it a little close to my vest and be like, haha, look what I've booked you guys. But look, let's talk about it. We got Beach Blast, right? And then we got Clashes. Not really worried about the Clashes. You could just kind of put whatever on those. The next pay-per-view is Halloween Havoc. And then we have World War III, which I think I'm going to change to Fall Brawl, although I'm not positive yet. And then we have Starrcade. So my plan is Dustin wins the Beach Blast match. We will have to give him some kind of just one-off short-term thing for Halloween Havoc. And then right from that, we would go into a Sting feud. At Fall Brawl, we would do the American Nightmares versus Sting Squadron in a War Games match, and then that would lead to Dustin and Sting at Starrcade. That's the long-term plan for Dustin and Sting. We'll see if we get there, or if any other dumb stuff happens. But that is my, very loose, tenuative plan. We got a lot of shows at the end of the year. Gets pretty packed back into that schedule. Lincoln Memorial University. Yeah, sure, man. That's fine. Gordon Soley and Jimmy Jett. All right. What'd you guys do? Gordon Soley made a silly game. All right. That doesn't really seem like a thing he'd do, but sure. Jimmy Jett. Brighten the backstage area by being cheerful and fun to be around. Great. Alright, so let's get into the B-show stuff here. Mostly what I have planned are promos, because Ron Simmons is still not back yet. So here's what we're doing with Ron. We're teasing a heel turn with Ron. So Ron's doing another promo where he's being interviewed by, I guess, Tony Schiavone, because he's not on it. Basically, he's going to be like, well, Ron Simmons, we heard what you said on Saturday night. It's, we're sorry you're feeling that way right now, but these fans are still behind you. And people are going to cheer and be like, yeah, we love you, Ron, and all that stuff. And then Teddy Long is going to come out. And Teddy Long's going to be like, look here, playa. I used to manage you when you were in Doom. You were a tag team. We had a lot of success when we were in Doom. And when I was managing you back then, you had that killer look in your eye. You were a machine. I don't see that from you anymore, Ron. Ron, I'm thinking if you want to get back to the winning side of things, maybe you should let Teddy Long back in your life. Teddy Long is to manage Ron Simmons again. And then Tony Schiavone's going to be like, oh, no, wait now, Ron. I don't know if this is a great idea. But Ron's not going to answer. Ron's going to be like, interesting. We're also going to do an angle with beautiful Bobby, who will not talk, Arn, and Larry Z. If you remember last week, they had a tag match against, I believe it was Rude and Austin, and they got attacked by the newest member of the Dangerous Alliance, Mike Awesome. Then they all beat him up. So basically, this is just going to be them cutting a promo on Rude and Austin and Mike Awesome. And Arn's going to be like, Dangerous Alliance? There was 3 of them. Jesus. All right. I can't make people do that promo every time they're mad, but ooh, I want to. Good. But yeah, basically the promo is going to be like, oh, so you guys got another new guy, Mike Awesome. You think you got the numbers back in? You're going to pay for what you did to us, etc., etc. Good Alliance cuts heated promo on Dangerous Alliance. Okay. Oh, Paulie, you're not on screen. Get out of here. Let's get Mike Awesome a match. Since he's the new member of the Dangerous Alliance. Is there just a straight up babyface he can squash? Well, yes, there are several. Oh, the problem is Mike Awesome is not recognizable. So let's do tag. Let's do Mike Awesome and Steve Austin, the Dangerous Alliance, against the Italian Stallion and Joey Maggs. What a match this is. 8 minutes. Mike Awesome's going to win. That's pretty much all there is to say about that one. Let's do an angle. We got PN News. Don't think we forgot about you, band. We got PN News. We got Chris Jericho. We got Van Hammer. We got Too Cold. We got Norton Smiley, who's not here. All right, we got these 4 guys. And basically, they're going to be cutting a promo. We'll bring Norman, sure. Basically, they're going to be like, Freebirds challenged us at Great American Bash. We proved we were the best band in WCW. And then, Tracy and Steve Armstrong and Mike Barton are going to walk up. Basically like, oh, you guys might be the best band in WCW, but that just means all the bands in WCW are crap. This ain't no music. Basically the same thing they've been doing. But you know what? We could lead this right into a match now that PN News is recognizable, right? I'm pretty sure we got there. So let's have this be a pre-match promo to set up. I don't want to do the 6-man. Let's do the Young Pistols against PN, and we'll do Van Hammer, I guess. Band Pistols promo to set up match. Let me just double check that PN News is recognizable now. He sure is. All right, great. So we're going to do him and Van Hammer against Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers. Are those guys recognizable? I don't think they are, but no, he's unimportant. Although he's close. Ooh, Steve Armstrong's rough, but Tracy's real close. He's real close. Oh, I forgot that. I hate when I do that. Alright, so we're going to go 10 minutes. I am going to do Tracy Smothers over Van Hammer in a tainted victory. Those dastardly young pistols. We only have 15 minutes left. This has been going quick. I'm going to do a promo with Ricky Steamboat talking about Dustin. And we already know that he wants to wrestle Dustin at Beach Blast. But here he's going to say, you know, Dustin, we've had our ups, we've had our downs. I've been wrestling you all year. We were the tag team champions. We've had our falling out. Beach Blast, I want to end it once and for all. I don't want there to be any excuses. That's why I'm challenging you to 2 out of 3 falls. Steamboat challenges Dustin to 2 out of 3 falls match at Beach Blast. Do I have to script Steamboat? I don't remember. I'm going to script him. Although, you know what? It's main event. Who cares? Don't script him. See what happens. We've got 9 more minutes, which means we got time for a match. We don't have like any good matches on this show. Now, granted, it's the B show, but I feel like I got to give people something. Koloff is not doing anything right now. And he has cooled momentum. Let's do Nikita Koloff taking on... Oh, I don't know. Koloff and Brian Pillman's a cool match, but I don't want him to beat Brian Pillman. Abby would be a good match, but Abby's like not great. Jimmy Garvin is over. Jimmy Garvin is over, and I don't think he's mailing it in as much as Michael PSA is. So we're gonna give the people Nikita Koloff and Jimmy Garvin as a big old main event of main event. Koloff is gonna win, and that's gonna be the show. Good Alliance promo. Dangerous Alliance. Right after Dangerous. Yeah, that's sure. Actually, I like opening with Steamboat. I'm just gonna put like. Yeah, well, we can put the Good Alliance promo before the Dangerous Alliance match, I guess. Get a little buffer. This show is not especially good. I think I'll do like a 63. The Steamboat promo might do really well. But yeah, I'm gonna say like a 63. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't have to script Steamboat. Okay, he went crazy. He went crazy on Dustin here. Well, that's gonna save this show for sure. This got a 40. This angle cooled the. Well, they were coming off a 99. I guess that makes sense. Was the match all right? No, the match was not great. PN News was off his game, but otherwise, no real big obvious reasons. It just was two not over teams having a meh match. So that kind of checks out. These guys cut a good promo. Lower than they usually do, but it's probably just because I had them talk about Mike Awesome, who is less over than these other guys. 55 on what is basically a squash match. That's fine. Just trying to get Mike Awesome over here. 66 here. Just got the crowd hot. So this crowd is pretty cold. And 63 main event, which is also my predicted rating for this show. Well, that Steamboat angle alone is probably, 72. Thank you, Ricky. Godspeed. You're doing God's work out here. Because that was not a good show otherwise. Brooklyn the Brawler's looking at me like, ugh. Oh, boy. We could book Pacific Northwest. Ron Simmons is fully recovered. All right. A day late, but that's okay. Okay. Ron Simmons is back. Not a lot of news here. Except for Jim Crockett becoming a CEO. Alright, whatever. Alright, what we got here? Oh, Tony Schiavone's contract ending. Can't let that happen. Negotiate. I want you exclusive written. Blah, blah, blah. Make offer. Alright, great. House show in Puerto Rico. We got 600 fans. Alright. Ooh, Hayabusa on the rise. Oh yeah, he's real good. Yeah, that checks out. Ooh, he's got a 2 in the southeast. Ooh, he's got a torn rotator cuff though. That sucks. LPWA is opening up. Alright, great. Saturday night. Got viewers, as is tradition. Wrestling. I had to click this because the heading was just wrestling. Could not come up with a more generic line for a news article in this game. I guess that's probably the name of one of their shows or something. Oh, half year awards. Let's go. The rest of the year so far is Ric Flair. He's in the other company now, so don't love that. Oh yeah, he's real. Oh yeah, that's a lot of high numbers. That's a lot of pop. Imagine if Ric Flair was in WCW. Boy, that'd be crazy. Company of the year so far, WWF, sure. Team of the year is the Mega Powers. Alright, sure. Match of the year so far is Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels against Macho Man and Hulk Hogan in a tables match. Alright. That sounds sick. Show of the year is a random Champion Carnival show from All Japan. Okay. Young wrestler Viano 4. Veteran Terry Funk. Female wrestler of the year is Manami Toyota. Sure. Yeah, she good. Independent wrestler of the year is also Viano 4. Should we be signing Viano 4? I mean, his numbers don't go crazy or anything. Well, he's having some good matches. And then that's it. All right. Oh, El Gigante's gone. Oh, no. Oh, his contract just expired. All right. Hey, Roddy Piper is allegedly here. And he's allegedly gone from WWF. So I think we've got him for 3 months, which means the feud with the Stinger is on. Roddy Piper gone from WWF. He's here in WCW. El Gigante has left. El Gigante out, Roddy Piper in is a pretty good deal. Mike Graham is retiring. Great. They made Clash 19 dormant. Okay, I think it automatically adds the new one for next year. I don't know. Last time I did it manually, and then everyone was like, "It'll do it," so I'm just gonna trust that it'll do it. I'm going right into storylines and doing Roddy Piper and Sting, so let's do that. Sting is already playing a major role in the storyline. Oh, yeah, Sting Cactus is over. All right, kind of feel bad for Ron Simmons, but we'll, I don't know, we'll make something of that. You know what? We are looking for a tag team to take on the Steiner brothers, and Teddy Long was like, "Hey, remember Doom?" Now, granted, I don't think we should do Doom again because we brought in Butch Reed and he wasn't great. But maybe we find him a partner. The problem is Beach Blast is in it's in 20 days, so we have like 2 weeks to build it. So I don't know. Brad Armstrong left WCW. Did we not? All right. I guess we didn't renew him either, which I'm a little surprised by, but whatever. Oh, this must be their B show. This was very stinky. This was very stinky. Hombre bala. Junkyard Dog has finally shrugged off the injury worries. Oh, I forgot he was injured. We're learning so many things that I've done in the past that I forgot about. All right, let's see Superstars. This is the A show apparently. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're getting 91s for random TV main events. They are. I forgot they're booking Terry Funk as Chainsaw Charlie. That's very funny. Yeah, they're cooking our ass for sure. Randy Savage beat Conan? They're just going fucking crazy over here. Alright, well, we got Roddy Piper now, so that's gonna be the turning point. Right into it. 10 minutes. Yeah, let's do 8. Sting being interviewed by Eric Bischoff. Because remember, last week, Sting said he would take on any and all comers. So Eric Bischoff's going to be like, I guess we have to script this because Sting... Yeah, we'll do 8. Although Roddy Piper might say no. Let's see. Basically, Eric Bischoff's going to be like, oh, Sting, last week you said you take on any and all comers. Do you have anyone in mind for Beach Blast? And Sting's going to be like, well, like I said, I'd take on anybody. Anyone from around the world, anyone in that locker room, anyone in any locker room. And then, of course, Roddy Piper's going to come out to, I assume, a gigantic pop. And then gonna be like, oh, is that so, Stinger? Well, I bet you didn't expect the hot rod to come out. And they're gonna do a back and forth promo battle, basically just, oh my God, Roddy Piper's here. He's wrestling Sting at Beach Blast. Oh my God, Roddy Piper is here. He's wrestling Sting at Beach Blast. Roddy Piper is on. I felt like this would happen. All right. Sting, Godspeed. Although I think Piper's probably going to do excellent at a very long promo, so I think it'll be fine. So that's our big hot open. I've been wanting to do a match with Ron Simmons recently where he just beats the piss out of a jobber. To the point where the commentator's like, oh, he is killing that man. Oh, no, we can't. This is... I am uncomfortable. Like that kind of stuff. I feel like he's beaten all these jobbers before. Like, I want to just do him in, like, Pat Rose, but surely he's beaten Pat Rose, like, multiple times. Once. And it was good. Let's get a local worker. Show me wrestlers. I want someone with very good selling. Dale Vesey? VC? His is pretty good. A lot of people might have good selling. Oh, Terry Taylor has like god level selling. I'm pretty sure we let Terry Taylor walk. So I don't know if he's gonna sign with us, but hey, let's see. Hey Terry, you want to come in and do a job? He does? Alright, great. You're a heel, yeah. We're going to do Ron Simmons against Terry Taylor. 5 minutes domination. Ron's gonna kill him. And then afterwards, we are going to have Terry Taylor. Not Terry Taylor, what am I doing? We're going to have Ron Simmons get talked to by Teddy Long. Basically, Teddy Long's going to come out afterwards and be like, oh, you know what? I have not set up the Bam Bam Vader match yet. This feels like he's still feuding Vader. All right, here's what we're going to do. Teddy Long's going to come out with Vader, who, of course, just beat Ron at Great American Bash. So basically Teddy's gonna be like, come on, Ron, ain't no shame in joining to our side. And then Ron's gonna be like thinking about it, and then of course his good friend Bam Bam Bigelow is gonna come out and be like, Ron, no. Ron, don't do it. And he's gonna like pull him away. Teddy, Vader want Simmons to join them. Bam Bam comes out and says no. These guys I am going to script. This probably doesn't need to be 6 minutes. We'll do like 3. We are going to do a big old main event. I want to do something with Steamboat and Rhodes. Well, first of all, before we do that, Dustin and Ventura have to accept a 2 out of 3 falls match. Dustin and Ventura accept 2 out of 3 falls match. Set up main event. Entertainment, entertainment. You are off screen. Alright, great. And then, of course, we will do a main event. Tag match. Give them 16. We're going to do Nikita Koloff and Ricky Steamboat against Dustin. And I want to do Sabu, but I feel like I might have done this exact tag match. And if that's the case, I'll probably switch them out for Perry Saturn. Yes, I have in fact done this exact tag match. Now it's slightly different. Hey Perry, what's up, brother? Love that you're here. You're doing great things for us. Need you to lose this. Need you to lose this hard. We'll make it open though. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Dusty's a really... Cactus Jack is also... Alright, we need to fucking figure out who is going for these tag titles. Because I have nothing. Vader's busy. We just did Pillman. Cactus is coming off a world title challenge and has nothing going on. Eddie and Liger is still going on. Did the Freebirds and it sucked. Awesome got roped into the Dangerous Alliance. Our really only options are like the fucking Diamond Mine or the Diamond Exchange or fucking Cactus and Abby. And out of those two, it's definitely Cactus and Abby. So I think I'm just gonna have them Cactus and Abby win a tag match. Because we gotta hot shot this bad boy. So we'll do Cactus and Abdullah taking on... Oh, I don't know. It really always is the Italians. I'm starting to feel bad for these guys. But that's what they're here for. They are going to get just fucking killed. 6 minutes. Cactus wins. This will be early in the show. And then later in the show, we will do an angle where Rick and Scott are about to be interviewed about who they think their next challengers could be, and then they will be attacked by Cactus and Abdullah. So I'm just going to do selling, fighting. You know what? Let's make this a storyline success for Cactus and Abby. See if we can get them going a little bit here. Do like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Steiners are attacked by Cactus Abby. Alright, let's start that as a storyline so we can at least get a little bump. So Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, Abdullah, and Cactus. Uh, 54 minutes. We got like 30 minutes left. Haven't done anything with the Dangerous Alliance or the Good Alliance. Let's just do like Mike Awesome and Arn Anderson. I think that'll be a fun match. Mike Awesome is a great brawler. Arn should be too, right? Yeah. All right. So these guys are going to have a 8-minute wild brawl that is going to go to a draw. We'll do a double DQ finish. And we will do interference on both sides. So we'll have like Rick Rude run out and beat up Arn Anderson. And then we will have like Larry Z run out and beat up Mike Awesome. So this is just going to be a big old schmoz. Arn Anderson is furious. Okay. I mean, he is a lot more over than Mike Awesome. I will give him that. But I thought a double DQ draw would be fine. All right. How much over? What about, like, Larry Z? Don't think Larry Z could have the wild brawl, but he's just as, if not more, over. And then there's Beautiful Bobby, who is the least over. Although he can brawl too. You know what? Beautiful Bobby, you're in this match now. Eight minutes. Gotta change these notes. Oh, is it just because I didn't write in draw? Is that what it is? Let me actually go back to Arn Anderson. I don't think that would matter. But just in case it does, draw. No, he's still furious. All right. Just thought I would check. All right, change of plans. Beautiful Bobby. And then we are going to remove. Arn Anderson should be attacked by Rick Rude. And we will make that Beautiful Bobby should be attacked by Rick Rude. Everything else should be fine. I don't imagine Beautiful Bobby's going to have a problem with this, but hey, let's see. Nah, Beautiful Bobby's cool. Forgot to change the name, though. Alright, 64 minutes. So we still have like 20 minutes. Oh, we've done nothing with Severin and William Regal. I don't think. Did I do anything with them last week? And we have Eddie and Liger, too. I did have Eddie win a match, although it doesn't look like... Alright, so I'm just going to have Regal win a match. Because I think that's what we need right now. So we're going to do Steven Regal. Is he over yet? Recognizable. Great. Alright, so he's going to take on a babyface. Do we have anyone here with tech? Barry Windham's got some tech. Dan Severn, of course. So we can't exactly... Oh, wow. Liger's got fucking crazy tech. Larry Z, yeah, that checks out. Norman's got great tech. Steven Regal, Norman Smiley, 15-minute technical masterclass. This is going to be a great idea or a terrible idea. Regal is going to win. And we are going to do just like a 2-minute angle afterwards where Regal... every time I want to book Regal, I type in William. Steven Regal. He's just going to cut a little promo and be like, that's technical wrestling. That's how that's done, Daniel. I feel like you would call Dan Severn Daniel. That's how you do real technical wrestling. Then we have like 2 more minutes. So we're going to do an angle. Let's see, what can we do with Eddie and Liger? Eddie has been cheating. He cheated to win the title. Liger is mad about it. Oh. Should we do a fucking 1992 ladder match between Eddie and Liger? I feel like that's what we should do. Like, it's ahead of time, but it's not that ahead of time, right? Because, like, the first WWF one is 94, so it's not, like, crazy, right? That's what I'm going to tell myself. Alright. So we'll do an angle where Eddie... Like, we go backstage, and Liger is already chasing Eddie. And then, like... Liger's gonna lose him somehow. This is some real fucking WWE shit. Liger's gonna, like, lose him somehow, and then he'll be attacked from behind with a ladder by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie attacks Liger with a ladder. I'm gonna do entertainment on both of them. Also, I'm going to script them. Oh, I didn't do a storytelling match. Well, obviously it's the main event, but I did forget. Crowd side, I'm here for the band. Well, you should have gone to the main event taping. You came to the wrong show. Sorry. Alright, I have to move the crap out of this. We're definitely opening with the Piper although, maybe... Actually... I think we're actually going to open with the Dustin accepting the 2 out of 3 falls and booking the main event, because people should know that. So then Piper will be... Honestly, you would probably close the show with Piper, but I'm going to put him second to last. Steven Regal has to be our first match, because this is a technical masterclass. Oops. So put that there, and then his little promo... Eddie attacks Liger, that's fine. Mike also meets Beautiful Bobby. Steiners are attacked by Cactus and Abby. That has to be after they have a match. So let's do this match, like, much earlier. Let's do this match, like, here. Eddie attacks Liger with a ladder, that's fine, yep, okay. Ron versus Terry Taylor. The squash match is probably a little high, but I'm fine with that. And then we have the 2 things in the main event. Yep. I think this is a good show. I don't think it's as good of a show as we've been doing, so I'm going to say like a 79. We don't have the Dusty promo. We do have Roddy Piper debuting and cutting a promo. We'll see how that does. But yeah, I'm also, you know what? I'll give myself an 80. I'll give myself an 80, but we'll see. All right, good start. Good start. I'm glad I went up to the 80. These two have really just been a great pairing. I kind of just stumbled into this because I liked when I would, you know, come up with the things Ventura was saying and be on commentary where he would defend Dustin, because that's 100% what he would have done. And it just kind of morphed into him becoming his manager, and he's been great at it. He's been, like, genuinely a really good pickup. Although, not a pickup. It's us. We're Jesse Ventura. $64? I mean, that's pretty good. I'll definitely take that. We've got, like, a little... The TV title has become, like, the technical wrestling division. Fucking WCW pure title. Oh, I didn't script them. Oh, that's my bad. That's on me. Shoulda checked that. What are you gonna do? This got a 63, pretty much all off of Cactus. Abdullah the Butcher was the worst guy in the match by a lot. But, someone's got to wrestle the Steiners at Beach Blast. Why not these two? Shout out to the Italians, though. They're out here doing jobs week in, week out. Eddie Guerrero hits Liger with a ladder. Ladder match might not even be in the game. I just thought about that. We might have to make ladder match. Because this is a 1992 mod. Mike Awesome Bobby Eaton got a 63. I will take that. For a big Wild Brawl schmoz finish double DQ match. I will definitely take that. Lost heat in the angle. Well, that's alright. Would have been better if it was Arn instead of Beautiful Bobby. But Arn wouldn't do business, brother. These guys got attacked by these guys. Got a 57. That checks out. Cactus is kind of hot right now. Even though he lost that Sting feud, it looks like he's kind of coming into his own. Maybe we'll turn him babyface and have him wrestle Vader? That'd be fucking sick. Oh, this did not go well. Why was this so bad? Was it... There's, like, nothing here that says why this would be so bad. I don't understand. All we got was Terry Taylor for being inconsistent, but it wasn't like he was dog shit. Maybe it's because we made it so short? I don't know. You tell me, chat. I got nothing here. Under 6 minutes is penalized. Son of a bitch. Alright. I guess that's why Nick always makes his short matches exactly 6 minutes, huh? I should have known. And then Teddy Long and Vader came out and were like, team with us. And then Bam Bam Bigelow came out and said, no, don't. Don't do that. Whoo! Alright. Oh, Sting did good without a script this time. Okay. So I guess Sting can do good without a script. He's just inconsistent about it, whereas some of my other guys is just, like, guaranteed to work. But anyway, yeah, Roddy Piper's here. He's a heel. He's wrestling Sting. This was very good, and is already a very hot angle right out of the gate. So that's good. 78 for this. I will take that for this tag match. For a match that had Perry Saturn in it, I will take a 78 for sure. $80, exactly what I guessed. So, actually lower than what we've been doing recently, but still a very good show. Check gimmick? What, for Piper? Loose cannon. It said that's what he was. There is an RNG component unscripted. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because you don't know what they're going to do, but I'm pretty sure... Like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's like some guys can do it every time, and some guys are inconsistent or whatever. Hey, Tony stayed. Great. Because for a lot of the guys in this mod, I just never script them ever, and it works every time. How much longer till Beach Blast? 17 days. Alright. Alright, what do we got here for incidents? Ted Turner. Ted Turner set up a waffle bar. Alright, man. Sure. Thanks, Ted. I assume by Ted Turner set up a waffle bar, they mean, like, he had Waffle House cater or something. But we appreciate it either way. Firebreaker Chip put on a poker tournament. We have a great locker room. Everyone's in the back. They're playing poker. They're eating waffles. Fully loaded waffles, I assume. Alright. Alright. Let's, I feel like we should just have some kind of angle that's like, wow, Roddy Piper's here. That's crazy. I'm gonna do, like, you know what they would do? They would play a recap video. 3-minute recap video of Roddy Piper and Sting. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna grade these guys in entertainment. Technically, this is a second promo, but... Piper Sting recap video from Saturday night. I am going to do... Alright, I guess this is how I'm advancing this angle now. Let's do Bam Bam Bigelow and Ron Simmons taking on some heels. You know, if they could take on Pillman and Waltman here, this could be the main event of the show. Waltman can job, that's fine. Give these guys 10 minutes. Gonna do Bam Bam over clean. Beating Sean Waltman. And then we will do an angle afterwards where, like, Bam Bam is celebrating with Ron Simmons. And he's like, good job, man, good job. He goes to, like, shake his hand. Ron doesn't really answer. And then Teddy Long and Vader are, like, up the ramp. And they're looking at him. And we're very much doing, you know, Ron Simmons, whose side is he on angle here. But, you know, listen, it's main event. You're not getting the payoff. So he's just going to, like, storm off without shaking either hand. Ron Simmons. Whose side is he on? This should also be a storyline. Did I end the Vader? Oh, I didn't. Sick. All right, great. We're just going to add Bam Bam to this. Perfect. All right, let's do better heel in the 80s, Piper or Flair. It depends what you want. Like, Flair was the, like, oh, look at me, I'm a rich guy, and I'm so good, because I'm so, you know, like, and then Piper was more just, like, unhinged. I lean Piper, but, like, I don't know. Most people would probably say Flair. You know, Flair probably drew more money, brother, if you want to get into that. You know what? I just thought something. The band and the Cowboys is not even one of my, no, it's not even one of my storylines. Well, how could that be? PN News. Chris Jericho. Steve Armstrong. Tracy Smothers. Of course, we have to add everybody else. So that, of course, would be Mike Barton. Too Cold. Norman. Oh, is that everybody? No, we need Van Hammer. Alright, that has technically not started yet, so I feel like we should give that something hot. Can PN News brawl? Alright, we're gonna try something. Might not be a great idea, but we're gonna try something. Mike Barton is very not over. Alright, so we're gonna go 8 minutes. Wild Brawl? Question mark? between PN News and Mike Barton. And I will have PN News win. We're going to do botched interference from, I don't know, Tracy, I guess. No, I had it right the first time. Mike Barton, Tracy. This is our quote-unquote hot start to the feud, which is to say it has the one recognizable guy in it. All right. Let's do an angle. We're going to do Eddie getting interviewed by the newly extended Tony Schiavone. And he's going to be, you know, Eddie, we saw you attack Jushin Thunder Liger with a ladder. Oh, Liger's not here. We saw you attack Jushin Thunder Liger with a ladder on Saturday night. What does that mean? And then Eddie's... it's 1992, so Eddie Guerrero is going to explain what a ladder match is. He's going to be like, well, I had an idea. You know, he says I stole the title. You know, that I didn't earn it, that I didn't, you know, that I didn't pin him. Well, if he says it's not my title, then it's neither of our titles. So what if, since he thinks neither one of us has the title, what if we hung it among the ring? And then the only way to get it was with the ladder. And the ladder was legal. And then Tony's going to be like, I don't, that sounds crazy. This man is unhinged, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to be like, I'm not crazy. It's a great idea. Jushin Thunder Liger, if you've got any nerve, if you've got any guts, you'll take me on in the first ever ladder match. Eddie challenges Liger to something called a ladder match. Whatever that is. Alright, let's do... Haven't heard from Dusty all stream. Let's cook up another rating here. It's gonna be Dusty talking to Ricky Steamboat and Nikita, I guess. And he's basically just gonna be like, well, he's accepted the challenge, baby. 2 out of 3 falls. Now, Ricky, I believe in you. I think you can be it. You're the best wrestler in the world, baby. You get those big wins all the time. But I gotta tell you, I was in the ring with Dustin. It ain't gonna be easy. You know, I think maybe we've been underestimating Dustin. He's a little turd, but he's pretty good. And then Ricky's gonna be like, I'm not underestimating him, Dusty. Trust me. I'm taking this very seriously. This is one of the biggest matches of my career. I would be embarrassed to lose to Dustin Rhodes in 2 out of 3 falls. Maybe not that far, but basically it's just gonna be Dusty being like, "Hey, now Ricky, you know this is gonna be a hard match with my boy. He's a man now." And then Ricky being like, I know. We're tag champs. I know him." Dusty warns Ricky that 2 out of 3 falls with Dustin won't be easy. Ricky is taking it seriously. Ooh, that fit. I didn't think that would fit, but it fit. I would like to heat up the Nightmares that aren't Dustin, because I feel like those guys just kind of take the pin a lot. Well, the problem is I don't think any of them are recognizable, but we have recognizable baby faces they can beat, I think. So that would be Sabu, Perry, and Raven. Sabu might be... No, but he's the closest for sure. Man, we have killed everybody that was somewhat recognizable. Like JYD and Johnny B. Bad used to be in that group, and I have just killed these guys. Yeah, Z-Man too. All right, we're gonna have to bring someone in. Bill Eadie. We have used Bill Eadie before. I think we've used Billy Jack Haynes before too, but he kind of sucks. Jim Neidhart. Jim Neidhart is so over that he probably wouldn't lose to these guys. Terry Taylor. We just had Terry Taylor. Well, Terry, you know how you were a heel? We just booked him as a heel. That'd be so stupid. All right, well, fucking Billy Jack again. Trying to be bad was a fun character at Fun Rest. I mean, the character was fine. I've never really liked him much as a wrestler, but he's fine. It's not a guy I'm ever gonna push or anything. Although yes, I have killed him completely dead. I should give him a win or two. Anyway, as I was saying, 3v3, Raven, Sabu, Perry Saturn versus Billy Jack Haynes and his good friends. Alright, let's not do Johnny B. Bad. It's going to be Billy Jack Haynes and his two friends, the Z-Man and the Junkyard Dog. This can go 8. That's fine. We are going to have Sabu pin Billy Jack. Although, honestly, he should probably pin Junkyard Dog because he's leaving. Though, like I said, we've already kind of killed him dead. So, let's try to get some popularity off of Billy Jack. Oh, he's mad. Okay. Alright, fine. Pin the Junkyard Dog. And then if he still complains, I don't really care. Oh, yeah, alright, now he's fine. Okay. We have 4 more minutes. Oh, you know who we haven't heard from? We haven't heard from Dan the Beast in a while. So, Dan, you got 4 minutes there, bud. You're going to go out there. You're going to say, you know, I saw that match Steven Regal had on Saturday night with Norman Smiley. Very impressive. Very good stuff. But last I checked, I got the drink count when we got into Squared Circle. Dan Severn. He is not impressed by Regal's performance. And that's a show. Penis my friend. And he challenges Liger to something called a ladder match. Bam Bam Ron. Again, this is a show. This Dusty promo, Dusty and Ricky are going to get like a 98 or something. So this will cause this show to be way too high. This should probably get like a 62, and it'll probably get like a 70. That's my guess. Yeah, 99. This went crazy. It's kind of crazy that I could just pull Dusty out for any reason and just be like, y'all haven't seen Dusty in like 2 weeks anyway, here he is. And everyone's just like, yeah! It's Dusty Rhodes! I will take a 52 for this match. Billy Jack got a 56. Billy Jack is not bad. He kind of doesn't fit into what I'm doing with, like, Like, real WCW 1992 might have brought him in if they booked him for some darks and he did good, but, like, you know, I'm kind of going in, like, a younger, different direction. You know, Dan Severn, not a great talker. That's fine. Oh, this advanced to Steve Austin Sterling. Did I just add Regal to that? I probably did. I'm a little stinker. 71. I mean, this was just a recap video package in the canon, so that's fine. That's what a recap video package of this would get. It's got a 43. I thought Mike Barton was gonna be like our great secret signing, and he was gonna be like come in and go crazy because of his stats, but it's not. It's not been great. He's been all right. Eddie challenging Liger to a ladder match. All right. This was a good match. I mean, this was a perfectly acceptable main event of main event. Actually, probably one of the better main events of main event we've had in a while. And then drama. 75. That's a great main event, actually. Jushin Liger is gone from All Japan. Right. We sent him there. We sent him there because so we could get Kobashi. I wonder what they did with him. He lost to Richard Slinger. Whom? Richard Slinger. Hold on. This man. You're telling me this man's name is Dick Slinger? Michael Hayes thinks Perry Saturn sucks. All right, man. I need to know more about Dick Slinger. Hold on. $20 old. Richard Slinger, a 1989 graduate of the All Japan Dojo, is an American wrestler who works in America, Canada, and Japan. He's an American graduate of the All Japan Dojo in 1989? What the hell? Huh. Interesting. Learning things. Alright, Beach Blast is still about 2 weeks away. So I think we'll probably get through our next couple shows, and then for our next stream we will do the go homes and the pay-per-view. Listen, Perry Saturn and Moppy is one of those things that like everyone is like, oh, you know, rolls their eyes at these days. But listen, I was like 11 or whatever when that happened, and I thought it was hilarious. I loved Moppy. It was a dark day when Raven put Moppy in that wood chipper. Oh, man. Anyway, house show in the Midwest. Greg Valentine, not that one, is an English wrestler. Okay, people watch Saturday night, sure. Oh no, Les Thatcher is booking Portland now. No! I just saw put Billy Jack with the Cowboys. Maybe. I don't know. We do need to find other Cowboys at some point. I don't think we need to do it right now, but yeah, we probably should even those odds. I mean, we do have Barry Windham doing nothing. Granted, he is a babyface, but he could turn heel by being like, I hate rock and roll. Although we're also doing the exact thing that WCW did in like 1999 or whatever when they had the rap versus country thing and they tried to make the country guys the bad guys. And, all their fans in Jacksonville, Florida were like, no, we like the country guys. We're basically doing the same thing. And it's 1992, which means our crowd is probably like even more into country than they would be in 1999. So that's great. What is this? This can't be. This looks like a children's like TV show mascot. Oh, I saw Bam Bam leaves and then a lot of WC's and W's and got scared, but we're okay. Oh, he left New Japan finally. Trying to get him to leave New Japan forever. Michael Hayes handed in his notice. 28 days to job out Michael. All right, great. Blackjack Berry. I'm in the wrong thing. Oh, wait, no, I'm good. Do we have the Blackjacks? No. No, I think if we turned Barry heel, we would still just call him Barry Windham. I think that's fine. Time to bury Michael Hayes. Oh, I mean, we've been burying Michael Hayes, but yes, now especially. We are going to bury him alive. Alright, we are still 2 weeks out. Alright, we need to really heat up Cactus and Abby. That needs to be heated up fast. This Ron thing is kind of coming together. Although Ron probably doesn't do a match. We probably just do the Ron turn at the pay-per-view. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. All right. I know what we're doing. So Vader every time. Big Van Vader and Teddy Long are going to be cutting a promo. Then they're going to get interrupted by Bam Bam Bigelow, who's going to be like, "Hey, you leave Ron alone. Basically their promo is going to be like, "Hey, Ron, don't be listening to that Bam Bam. We know what's best for you. I've taken you to the promised land before, that kind of stuff." And then Bam Bam's going to come up, be like, "You don't know what's best for him. You're trying to use him. You guys aren't trustworthy," and they're all going to be fighting, and then Ron's going to come up. And he's going to be like, "Hey, I don't like you guys talking about me like this. I can hear everything you guys are saying. You don't got to talk about me like I'm not here." And I'll be like, "All right, sorry, Ron." And he's going to be like, "Well," and then Bam is going to be like, "All right, I'm sorry, but listen, you can't be listening to these guys." And he's going to be like, "Well, me and Teddy go way back." And then, Teddy's going to be like, "That's right." And they're all going to keep arguing. And then Eric Bischoff, I guess, is going to come out. He's going to be like, now, hold on now. This is a developing situation we have here, but I've just gotten word from the WCW Board of Directors that at Beach Blast, we're going to see a United States title match, Big Van Vader, Bam Bam Bigelow, with special guest referee Ron Simmons. That's our big match. Promo. Setting up Bigelow, Vader, with guest ref Ron Simmons at Beach Blast. This is probably not going to be the main event, but I want to do Cactus Jack versus whichever Steiner brother is better at brawling. Rick is 60-68. Scott is 50-63. It's Rick Steiner. We'll give these guys 8 minutes. We're going to go Wild Brawl. And I think... Oop, not Hardcore. Wild Brawl. And I think Cactus just needs to win this to give them a little bit of heat going into this. Yeah, I don't... If I remember, putting a wrestler as a referee, if they don't have reffing stats, like, kills the match. So we'll just have to put him in there as, like, a run-in or something. But yes, it is a quote-unquote special referee match. Let's do... I want to do Sting having a match. That's probably your main event, because I don't want Piper to wrestle until Beach Blast. So I'm going to do Sting taking on... He could probably wrestle Brian Pillman, because I don't think I'm going to do Sting and Brian Pillman before that title reign is over. And that's just like a cool match, you know? So I'm going to do Sting, Brian Pillman. Going to give him 16. Not going to do storytelling. Just going to have Sting win. This is a non-title match. Brian Pillman has not... If this was AEW save, I would put the title on the line, because they don't give a shit. But listen, it's 1992. The title shot matters. This is a non-title match. Sting is going to beat Brian Pillman. And then, of course, Roddy Piper, the heel, is going to come out afterwards and beat the shit out of him. Piper lays out Sting. So we still need a storytelling match. So let's do... So last week we did Austin. Let's do Arn. Arn Steve Austin, I guess. We'll give them 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll give them like 12. Arn and Steve Austin, 12 minutes. You guys are telling the stories. And y'all are also going to go to a draw from interference? Although we'll see. We'll see what Arn Anderson says about that. Hopefully he's cooler about losing to Steve Austin. Or drawing with Steve Austin. So we'll do interference. Arn gets attacked by Rick Rude. Steve Austin gets attacked. Let's do Beautiful Bobby this time. Okay, he's cool with that. And then we will do an angle afterwards, where we will do Arn, Beautiful Bobby, and Larry. These guys will be talking. This probably only needs like 3 minutes. About Rick Rude, who is... I guess he's there. I guess they would be there because this is a post-match promo. So it would be Rick and Steve Austin, I guess, would be out there. But basically, Arn and Larry Z are just going to cut a promo that's like, yo, this is 2 weeks in a row. We had a match against you guys and went to a no contest, no disqualification. We're sick of this. Beach Blast, we want to do 3-on-3. You know, the three of us against Rude, Austin, and Mike Awesome. No rules, anything goes. Good Alliance. Challenges. Dangerous Alliance to Street Fight at Beach Blast. We got all the gimmicks for Beach Blast. We got a ladder match. We got the special ref. We got 2 out of 3 falls. We're going crazy, folks. This really is WCW. Alright, let's do... Oh, Liger needs to accept the challenge, of course. This should be interesting. Look at this, like 3 minutes. It's basically going to be Jushin Thunder Liger being like, I don't know what a ladder match is, but I accept. I know what a ladder match is, but he accepts the challenge. Although again, ladder match should be in the game. If WWF is doing tables matches on Superstars, ladder match should be in the game. It should be fine. No pole matches. I mean, listen, if ladder match is not a default and pole match is, it might be a pole match. We'll see. We have not done anything with Rhodes and Steamboat and all those guys. I don't really want to do it. Let's let Dustin cut a promo. So this is going to be Dustin and Ventura talking about Steamboat. Basically, they're going to cut a promo being like, yeah, we saw Main Event. We saw you talking to my dad about, oh, you better take me seriously. I'm a real threat. You guys still don't get it. You're still treating me with kid gloves. Like, oh, watch out, he could beat you. Of course I'm going to beat you. I'm in my early 20s. I'm at the top of my game. I got a wrestling genius named Jesse Ventura in my corner. You guys are still hanging on to the past. You guys still think it's 1986. It's the year of our Lord 1992. And the new generation is taking over. Dustin Rhodes is the new era of WCW. Let's see, what else do I want to do? We haven't heard from the Dangerous Alliance in a while. Let's give them a promo. So that would be Rick. We could put Tully out there. He can cut a promo. Mike can stand there. Paulie, of course. Austin. They could talk about Beautiful and Arn and Larry Z. No, not the new generation. It's our own thing that's different called the New Era, okay? Not to be confused with the WWF New Generation, which is a very different thing. Basically, these guys are just got to cut a promo being like, you know, good alliance. You guys thought that you had the numbers advantage now, but Paulie's always cooking. He's always got his finger in the pot. And now we got Big Mike Awesome in our corner. We got some fresh new blood to replace the old blood that we got rid of when we got rid of your sorry asses. That kind of stuff. Dangerous Alliance puts over Mike Awesome. Calls Good Alliance old. Alright, we've got like 13 more minutes, and we are low on matches, so it sounds like we're adding a match. I mean, we have Steamboat just kicking around. There's, of course, the band and all of those guys. Oh, we haven't done anything with Dan or William, or excuse me, Steven. Let's exclude the already booked. Oh, Michael Hayes. Michael Hayes can definitely job to somebody. Although jobbing him to Steamboat seems stupid. But we could definitely job. You know who he could job to? Actually, wait, no, that I was gonna say Regal, but that doesn't really work. Um, we should job him to someone in the band who's like close. You know what I mean? Because Pia News, we got Pia News there. Norman is not close. Van Hammer. Van Hammer's close. Well, close-ish. Too Cold is far away. Norman. Yeah, we're going to do Van Hammer over Michael Hayes. This is honestly a main event match, but we're going to do it here. I mean, Jericho is the best guy. You know what? Maybe you're right, though, because if we're going to put someone over, let's put him over, you know? Like, if we're firing this guy, might as well put over the guy that we want to win. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Jericho over to give Michael Hayes a little bit of an out. We'll do botched interference once again by Tracy Smothers, who's trying to stop this dastardly band, but he accidentally helps them because Tracy Smothers is stupid. And then that could lead to the Freebirds. Well, no, I can't really do heel matches. Crowd hates it. So I was going to say, then we could have Michael Hayes job to Tracy Smothers. Because he's like, you idiot. Oh, Michael Hayes is furious with the booking? Oh, no, I hate that. Oh, no. We have 1 minute. Let's just also hear from Steamboat. Since he's not doing anything. You know what we'll do? We'll do, like, 3 minutes. This is a Ricky Steamboat training montage. Basically, it's going to be Ricky Steamboat at a gym, intercut with it, him sitting down talking, intercut with him working out, talking about, 2 out of 3 falls. I've had many of them in my career. They could go 30, 40, 50 minutes, an hour. I know what I'm getting into. Dustin's never had a match like this. He's never gone 60 minutes. I'm going to take him into deep waters at Beach Blast like he's never been in before. Steamboat training montage for 2 out of 3 falls. That is the show. As always, we need to move everything. What are we opening with? Probably the Dustin promo. That will be good. Right into Chris Jericho and Michael Hayes. Yeah, why not? Steamboat training montage. I would rather that be later. Let's put that like up here. Dangerous Alliance puts over Mike Awesome, calls Good Alliance old. Liger accepts the ladder match. Arn and Steve. Good Alliance challenge to street fight. Promo setting up that match. Oh, promo setting up that. Cactus and Rick. Yep, I'm good with this. It really depends on Sting and Brian Pillman. I think that match could be really good, but it's also like a cold match with no angle. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a little stinker. Here, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to advance we're gonna advance the Roddy Sting storyline. All right, 81. Now I think this will do real good. 81. Yeah, Dustin and Jesse are great. Great pairing. The new era of WCW is here. It's Dustin Rhodes. His old man wouldn't pass the torch, so we took it from him. That kind of stuff. That's a great fucking line, actually. Yeah, this was bad. Hey, Chris Jericho is better than Michael Hayes now, though. That's good. Oh, they had good chemistry. What a way to find out. Uh, 87 for these guys cutting a promo. That checks. And by these guys, I of course mean everyone but Mike Awesome. Actually, you know what? I don't think I rated Steve either. So it's basically just, the three guys that talk good. Liger, I'll take a 63 on Liger talking. That's probably too nice of a rating, honestly. Arn and Steve Austin, 73. I will definitely take that. And then afterwards, Arn's just all like, you got... I'm tired of this. Street fight at Beach Blast. Then we make a special referee match, which gets a 69, which checks out. No one's ever super excited for a special referee match. Everyone's probably just like, alright. Fine, I guess. 72 on Cactus and Rick Steiner. I will definitely take Cactus. Jack is cooking. Cactus got an 82. Now, granted, this is a Wild Brawl, which is right up his alley, but still, hell of a match. Steamboat is training. We actually lost heat because that Dustin Ricky storyline is crazy hot. That's fine. Oh, yeah, we got an 80 on this. Yeah, sick. Pillman was off his game. Oh, they had great chemistry. Okay. Cool. And then Piper beat the shit out of Sting for 6 minutes, and everyone loved it. $82. I was 1 point off. Almost had it. I actually feel better about these ratings than when I was using Dusty, because I used Dusty on Main Event, which was totally cheating. But like, we're not even using Dusty Rhodes here. This is Dustin. This is, Cactus Jack is putting up numbers. Doing good stuff here. Nothing, okay. Alright. Guess we're going right into Main Event. Cactus and Roddy. Oh, please be friends. Please be friends. Dan Severn did a bunch of impressions. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Much like my spot-on impression of Dan Severn, I don't think he's got a lot, I think he's got that thick Midwest accent. I don't think he's doing a lot, I was just thinking of him being like, hey, it's me, the Stinger, hey. Woo. Like, I don't think he's an impressions guy. Friends. Oh, Wrestler's Court. Roddy's the Wrestler Court guy now. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I mean, this dude's here for 3 months and he's running Wrestler's Court, but yeah, sure. Okay. Hayes says it was a fluke. Challenges Jericho, loses again on Main Event. He could, listen, get Garvin out there. We can do a tag match. He can put someone else over. We'll do that right now. Well, first I want to make sure that he's still recognizable. Although if we do a tag, Garvin should be recognizable, so that should be fine. He's still recognizable for now. So we're going to do Michael Hayes and Jimmy Garvin versus Too Cold and Norman. Putting these guys over this time. 10 minutes. Too Cold's getting the win. Oh, hold on. Too Cold's getting the win over Michael Hayes, to be clear. Oh, road agent can't be... Michael Hayes made himself the road agent. Well, I just talked to the road agent, and he said I ain't losing, so... Oh, now he's only extremely unhappy. Oh, he's calmed down a little bit. I guess we'll give him like a 3-minute angle. It'll do bad, but that's fine. Basically, it's going to be Michael Hayes being like, okay, well, I might have lost a singles match, but I've always been a tag wrestler, so there's no way the band could beat me in a tag match. And then he's still going to lose. All right, what else do we want to do here? I don't think Severin has wrestled, like, all build. Like, since... I don't think he's wrestled since the Bash. So let's give him a match. He is simply going to defeat Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Get in like 8 minutes. Non-title match. Dan is winning. And then we are going to do an angle afterwards. Good old... Actually, you know what? Not a good old beatdown, because Lord Steven Regal is, of course, a gentleman. So he's going to come out and be like, ah, yes, good job, Daniel. Ha ha ha. Excellent work. May I offer you a handshake, sir? And then he's going to sucker punch him. Regal offers handshake to Dan and then sucker punches him. All right, we are going to do a video. It's going to be a 5-minute video. What the hell is a ladder match? We're going to go into great detail. You know, we're also going to build the feud up a little bit. You know, we're going to talk about the feud. And then we're going to be like, and then Eddie challenged him to a ladder match. Now, what is a ladder match, you ask? Well, here are the rules. And we're going to... Because, again, it's 1992. People don't know. All right, let's gonna let Sting talk here. Rate him on entertainment. He's gonna talk about Piper, who brutally attacked him at the end of Saturday night. He's basically just gonna cut a promo that's like, you know, Roddy Piper, this title match at Beach Blast, it was just gonna be a title, you know, it was a title defense, and they're all tough, but you've made it personal. Blast personal. Similarly, I think we should hear from the Steiners and Magnum, of course. Actually, you know, I don't think I even need to put Magnum there because he just helps them. But anyway, we're going to hear from the Steiners. They're just going to cut a promo that's like, oh, we want to get our hands on Cactus and Abdullah. You know, after the attacks, after the match on Saturday night, we brawled all over the building. And if we gotta put our tag titles on the line to get our hands on them, we're gonna do that. I can't summarize a 1992 WCW promo without going into wrestler voice mode. Because that was just how they all talked back then. Steiners are willing to put their tag titles on the line to get their hands on Cactus Abbey. That does not need to be 6 minutes, but Again, I feel like we need to give the people some kind of like halfway acceptable main event level match. Barry Windham. Barry Windham's not doing anything. Barry Windham is like fourth wheel in the Dustin and Ricky feud. We're going to do Barry Windham and the Diamond Stud. What a match. 12 minutes. Barry's going over. Oh, that's the show. Fuck me. All right. Let's open with this Sting promo. Then we'll do Dan and Buddy Lee Parker. Then Regal will punch him. Steiner's video package. Oh, that stuff is way too high. Let's do... I guess this Steiner promo is now going semi-main. Don't love that, but it's main event. Whatever. 62. I don't think this is a good show. Oh, Sting got a 98. All right, you know what? Maybe this... Sting's promos are all over the place. I guess maybe he's just gotten better. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's because I took him off of figurehead, and now he's just like, oh, I can cook now. I don't have the pressure of being the figurehead. Maybe that's what it was. Because, yeah, Sting just got a crazy promo on Roddy Piper. It's got a 66. All right, I'll take that. And then he got punched in the mouth by Steve Regal. What the hell is a ladder match? What is it? Why won't they tell us? 45. These guys are supposed to be able to cut promos. That's like supposed to be their thing. I don't know why they are bad at that. I mean, I get that Michael Hayes would be so mad and so mailing it in at this point, but he should be able to talk. The match should not have been better than the promo, but I'll allow it. Glad we got Norman and Too Cold to win here. Oh, they were on screen. They should not have been. All right, well, they said it right to their faces, and they did not respond. Yeah, 64 main event. It was fine. Barry Windham got a 59. But I would assume that's because he has no momentum, and he didn't try, and, all that stuff. But still. Ugh. 73. The trick to doing a good main event is to just book one really great promo on it, and that's all you need, because the show is so short. That was hard to say. The show is so short that like one good segment is enough for it to be good, because there's only like 5 or 6 other segments. All right, well, I think that is going to do it. We are 9 days away from Beach Blast, so that means next stream, next Tuesday, we will be doing the go-home shows and then the pay-per-view, so that'll be a fun stream. And then, of course, on Thursday, it'll be back for more AEW Draft with Nick. I think my pay-per-view is this week. I think we might be the same schedule on that. I think it might be go-homes and then the pay-per-view. I think that was our schedule. I haven't checked recently. Wait, can you get 70s for Rampage that way? I mean, almost certainly, yeah. If Nick would ever just put a goddamn MJF or CM Punk promo on the show, it would get a 70-something every time, for sure. But he always uses Rampage to be like, oh, here's the fucking Baron Corbin group. I thought the secret of a great main event taping was Severin's impression in the locker room. I mean, it might be that too. Who can say? But yeah, Thursday we'll be back with more AEW. We'll be back with more WCW next week, next Tuesday. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.